Nadia Battocletti was racing against the two fastest women in the world. She stayed close to them the whole race, and that's exactly how she won a medal. This is the story of Nadia Battocletti, and September 2025 might have been her greatest month ever. Nadia Battocletti is 25 years old. She's from a small town called Cles in northern Italy, right in the mountains. And this Italian runner just won 2 medals at the World Championships in Tokyo. But her story starts way before that. Running is in her blood. Her dad, Giuliano, was a really good Italian distance runner back in the day. He finished 7th at a big European race in 1998. Her mom, Jawara, came from Morocco and ran the 800 meters. So Nadia grew up watching her parents run. Now her dad is her coach. They work together every single day. Nadia says their relationship is special because they trust each other and talk about everything. She explains, "My father understands me and I understand him." A coach is not someone who just writes the training. It's people who understand you, who follow you, who allow you to be yourself. Nadia is also Muslim. Every year during Ramadan, she has to adjust her training because she fasts during the day. Her coaches help her train a bit easier during that month. She says, "It's not easy to do this as a professional athlete, but it's something I feel, and it's good for me." She started winning medals as a teenager. When she was just 17, she won bronze at a European championship. By 18, she was already Italy's best 5,000-meter runner. That's really young. In 2021, Nadia went to her first Olympics in Tokyo. She was 21 years old. She ran the 5,000 meters and finished 7th in the final. That's really good for your first Olympics. She ran 14 minutes and 46 seconds, which was almost the fastest time ever by an Italian woman. After the Olympics, she kept getting better. She started breaking Italian records that had stood for many years. In 2022, she broke a record that was 15 years old. Then she broke another record that was over 20 years old. But 2024 was when everything changed. In June 2024, the European Championships came to Rome. That's Nadia's home country. She was running in front of Italian fans. First, she ran the 5,000 meters on opening night. The crowd went crazy. On the last lap, she passed Norway's Caroline Grøvdal right at the end and won gold. It was her first big senior title. 4 days later, she ran the 10,000 meters. That's 25 laps around the track. This time she led from the front and dropped everyone with 600 meters to go. Another gold medal. 2 races, 2 gold medals, 2 Italian records. Rome was the turning point. Nadia said later, "The European Championships in Rome was definitely the turning point. With the staff, we worked on the little things, on the details. Now I feel like I'm a complete runner." Then came the Paris Olympics in August. First was the 5,000 meters. Nadia ran really well and finished 4th. She ran 14 minutes and 31 seconds, another Italian record. She actually got moved up to 3rd place bronze when Kenya's Faith Kipyegon was disqualified. But then Kipyegon appealed and got the medal back. So Nadia was 4th again. That hurts. But she didn't give up. A few days later came the 10,000 meters. Nadia was determined. With 200 meters to go, 7 women could still win. Then Kenya's Beatrice Chebet made her move. Nadia followed her. They sprinted down the final straight. Chebet won gold. Nadia got silver. She held off the defending Olympic champion Sifan Hassan to take 2nd place. Nadia became the first Italian woman ever to win an Olympic medal in the 10,000 meters. Ever. In history. After the race, she said, "2024 was a magical year for me, where so many of my dreams came true. All this has helped me to face 2025 with even more self-confidence." She also said something funny. "I'm starting to like silver medals." But 2024 wasn't done yet. She went to more championships and won more gold medals. She won European gold in cross-country running. Then she won gold at the European Road Championships in the 10-kilometer race. No athlete had ever held European titles on track, cross-country, and road all at the same time. Nadia did it. Then came 2025. In May, Nadia went back to Tokyo for a special 5-kilometer road race. and she absolutely flew. She ran 14 minutes and 32 seconds. That broke the European record by 7 seconds. She finished second in the race behind Kenya's Caroline Nyaga, but she got the European record. After that race, Nadia was happy. It means a lot. I'm so happy because I just broke 2 records, and to be here in Tokyo is really amazing. The goal all year was the World Championships. They were happening in September. And guess where? Tokyo again. The same stadium where Nadia ran her first Olympics in 2021. She said before the championships, it will be great to be there again. Coming back this year will be wonderful. I will finally see a full stadium with the cheering and warmth of the Japanese public. 4 years ago, the Tokyo Olympics had no fans because of COVID. The stadium was empty and quiet. Now it would be packed with over 56,000 people. The World Championships started on September 13th. Nadia was entered in both the 10,000 meters and 5,000 meters. 2 chances at medals. First came the 10,000 meters. This was 25 laps. The race started steady. Then around lap 15, things got serious. Kenya's Agnes Ngedic picked up the speed. The pack shrunk down to 6 runners, then 5 runners. Then with 1 lap to go, Ethiopia's Gudaft Tsege surged. Now only 4 were left. Beatrice Chebet, Nadia Battocletti, Gudaft Tsege, and Agnes Ngedic. Coming into the final 200 meters, Chebet attacked. Nadia went with her. For a moment, it looked like Nadia might catch her, but Chebet held on. Chebet won in 30 minutes and 37 seconds. Nadia was just 0.62 seconds behind in 30 minutes and 38 seconds. Tsege got bronze.
Running the race of her life. Tsege's going to get the bronze. Battocletti's trying ever so hard, but it's gold again for Beatrice Chebet, the Olympic champion.
Nadia set another Italian record. After the race, she said, "This year was tough after the Olympic Games last year, but I knew that I was ready to run fast. It's really big for a European girl to win a medal at this event with all the African runners." She was proud, but also a little disappointed. In the last lap, I realized I was a bit too far away from the leading athlete. I wanted to go faster over the last 300 meters. Unfortunately, I missed a moment for the gold, but I am proud. Silver medal number 1, but she wasn't done. A few days later came the 5,000 meters final. This was the big one, the race everyone was watching. The race was tactical and tough. Everyone stayed together for most of it. Then in the final laps, the pace exploded. The athletes were fighting for every position. Nadia was right there in the mix. She fought every single meter. Coming down the home stretch, the medals were decided. Nadia crossed the line in 3rd place. Bronze medal.
Tsege's going to get the bronze. Battocletti's trying ever so hard, but it's gold again for Beatrice Chebet.
She had done it, her first World Championship medal in the 5,000 meters. Added to her 10,000 meters silver from earlier in the week, Nadia left Tokyo with 2 medals.
He's done it again! A year later, rewriting the world record again!
Few athletes in history have changed a sport the way Usain Bolt did. The Jamaican sprinter didn't just win races, he redefined what the world thought was humanly possible. Years after hanging up his spikes, his name still stands as the ultimate benchmark of speed, power, and charisma. Usain Bolt, born on August 21, 1986 in Trelawney, Jamaica, is more than an athlete. He's a global icon whose name redefines speed itself. He isn't just a record holder or a gold medalist. He stands as the greatest sprinter the world has ever seen. For more than a decade, Bolt's breathtaking dominance didn't just shatter records, it reshaped what people believed the human body could achieve.
Cleveland finishing fast, Bolt wins, Bolt wins, and Bolt has smashed his own world record, just as he did in Beijing.
What Bolt did on the track has never been done before, and quite possibly will never be done again. He holds the world records in the 100 meters at 9.58 seconds and the 200 meters at 19.19 seconds, both set in 2009, a year that cemented his status as the fastest man in history. No one has come within 0.12 seconds of either record since his retirement in 2017. When I was competing, I was working to break the benchmark, Bolt reflected during the 2025 World Athletics Championships in Tokyo. Now that I've retired, it's a great feeling to know that I'm the benchmark. If you want to be the best, you want to be a legend. I wanted to set high standards, and I did. That benchmark is astonishing. 8 Olympic gold medals, 11 world championship titles, and 3 world records that continue to stand. His dominance spanned 3 Olympic Games, winning gold in the 100 meters and 200 meters at Beijing 2008, London 2012, and Rio 2016. His electrifying performances and charismatic celebrations turned him into a global icon. But Bolt wasn't just fast. He brought fun back to the sport. His signature lightning bolt pose, infectious grin, and showmanship made him a fan favorite around the world. He didn't just win, he entertained. "It's the personality," Bolt said. "A lot of people, they try to be fun, but it comes off different. It's just having a good time. I try to engage with fans, and that's why they gravitated to it." Bolt's talent was evident early. At just 15, he won the 200 meters at the 2002 World Junior Championships, becoming the youngest ever male World Junior champion. By 17, he had already broken the 20-second barrier in the 200 meters. Despite early setbacks, including a hamstring injury at the 2004 Olympics, Bolt persevered. His breakthrough came in 2008. That year, Bolt stunned the world at the Beijing Olympics, winning the 100 meters in 9.69 seconds, the 200 meters in 19.30 seconds, and leading Jamaica to a 4 by 100-meter relay gold in 37.10 seconds. All 3 performances set world records at the time. A year later, at the 2009 World Championships in Berlin, Bolt obliterated his own records. He ran the 100 meters in 9.58 seconds and the 200 meters in 19.19 seconds. These times remain untouched. Asked why, Bolt quipped, "Do you really want the answer? We're just more talented. You can't run faster just with brand new spikes. Indeed, even as technology advances, with carbon-plated super spikes and faster tracks, Bolt's records endure. Beyond numbers, Bolt's presence was unmatched. The Olympics, a stage in need of stars, found its savior in the lanky Jamaican with the megawatt smile. He filled stadiums, drew TV ratings, and brought the world together in shared awe. At his peak, he was more than an athlete. He was a phenomenon. Oblique Seville, the 2025 100-meter world champion, recently acknowledged Bolt's enduring influence. "Since my father passed away, Usain Bolt's my motivator," he said. Even for the new generation, Bolt remains the standard. Since retiring, Bolt has embraced a quieter life. Now 39, he admits that simple tasks like walking upstairs leave him winded. "I'm not a fan, but I think now that I've been out for a while, I have to actually start running," he joked. Following an Achilles rupture during a 2024 charity soccer match, his workouts shifted to mostly gym-based routines. His daily schedule revolves around family. He and his longtime partner, Kazi Bennett, have 3 children, daughter Olympia Lightning and twin sons St. Leo and Thunder. "Normally, I wake up just in time to see the kids off to school," Bolt shared. "If I have nothing to do, I just chill out. I might work out sometimes if I'm in a good mood." When not traveling or attending events, Bolt indulges in hobbies like building Lego sets and watching movies. "I spend some time with the kids, hang out until they start annoying me, then I leave," he laughed. Despite stepping away from sprinting, he remains active in business ventures and enjoys his role as a global ambassador. His short-lived stint with the Central Coast Mariners in Australian soccer was a highlight of his post-track career. "I really enjoyed just being in a team," he said. Though brief, it was a reminder that Bolt's competitive fire hadn't dimmed. Looking ahead, Bolt is excited to return to Beijing in 2027 with his children. This is where it all happened. He said, referring to the 2008 Olympics, "I've shown my kids videos and stuff like that. They'll be 6 and 7, and they'll kind of understand the moment, and I can explain to them what their dad has done." His legacy isn't just in medals or records, it's in moments. In 2016, Bolt capped off his Olympic career with another triple gold sweep. He became the first man to win gold in the 100 meters and 200 meters in 3 consecutive Olympics: Beijing 2008, London 2012, and Rio 2016. At the 2017 World Championships, his final race ended not with gold, but with a bronze in the 100 meters and a heartbreaking hamstring injury in the 4x100 relay. Still, the crowd stood in ovation. They weren't just applauding a performance, they were honoring a legacy. "I think I'm busier now," Bolt told people in 2025. "The sports life is over, so I'm now moving into different businesses. I have a lot of things in the pipeline. I'm just dabbling in everything and trying to be a businessman now." Bolt's journey from a cricket-loving kid in rural Jamaica to the greatest sprinter ever is one of vision, determination, and unmatched talent. He changed the sport forever, setting a standard that continues to inspire. In the grand tapestry of athletics history, many names shine. But Bolt's is etched in gold, not just for his speed, but for his spirit, for proving beyond doubt that greatness is not just about what you do, but how you do it. What makes Bolt's story so unique isn't just his speed or the medals, it's how he made sprinting cool again. Before him, the 100 meters was just another event. After him, it became a global phenomenon. TV ratings surged. Kids across the world wanted to be sprinters. He didn't just elevate himself, he elevated the entire sport. There's also the mental side. Bolt's confidence was legendary, but it was never arrogance. He believed in his preparation and trusted his process. In interviews, he spoke as someone who respected his rivals, but he never doubted that he could beat them. That mental strength is what separated him from others, just as much as his stride. Even long after his spikes have been hung up, Bolt's story continues to resonate. His journey serves as a beacon for aspiring athletes who dream big. Coaches still use his form, focus, and fearlessness as teaching points. The sport still waits for another lightning bolt, but knows there may never be one. From the rural tracks of Sherwood Content to the world's grandest stadiums, Bolt showed us what belief looks like in motion. Whether it was outpacing elite runners, igniting stadiums with joy, or redefining the limits of human speed, he ran not just for victory, but for legacy. This man did what nobody in history ever did, and the world is better for it.
Para a glória, atenção na raia 4 e na raia 5, vem Paulo André Camilo, junto com a Singa e Samad, vem para fechar a primeira colocação, atleta do Suriname!
Isama Singa ran faster than the fastest person ever. It sounds like a movie, right? Well, it happened, but then everything came crashing down in the most shocking way. For years and years, we've watched two giants rule the sprint world, Usain Bolt and Noah Lyles. Bolt is the king, a true legend. He has so many gold medals from the biggest races, like the Olympics and the World Championships. He had a legendary career. The number everyone knows is his 100-meter world record, 9.58 seconds. That's a time he set way back in 2009 at the World Athletics Championships.
Start from Bolt. Bolt leading the moment and going away. Gay trying to go with him, and he's being dragged through to second place, but he's going to win it by 2 meters, 9.58.
Noah Lyles is the next great sprinter. He has also won medals in the 100 meters and the 200 meters, and a lot of very smart track and field people think he is the one who will finally break Bolt's records. But he hasn't done it yet, even though everyone keeps waiting for it. But here's the wild part of the story. There is one major speed record Bolt does not hold. It's the record for the fastest time ever run by a younger athlete, someone under 20 years old. This is the U-2100-meter world record. That record belonged to a teenage star named Isama Singa. In 2023, he ran the 100 meters in an unbelievable 9.89 seconds. That is the time that was faster than any U20 time Bolt ever ran. That's why this story is such a huge deal. Isam Asinga ran faster than Usain Bolt. But he was just a kid, and now, that amazing time, that record, has been stripped away from him because of a doping violation. This is the story of how a sprinter faster than Usain Bolt and Noah Lyles was stripped of his world record. Isam Asinga was a real fast-rising star. But right after his huge race, a dark cloud appeared. Let's look closely at the dates. Asinga had to take a drug test. It was an out-of-competition test, meaning it happened when he wasn't even at a race. The specific date was July 18th, 2023. When the test results came back, they found a bad substance in his body. They found metabolites of GW1516, which means they found parts of the drug. They found GW1516 sulfone and GW1516 sulfoxide. Now, what is this substance? It's called GW1516. It is known to change how the body uses fat for energy. It helps you burn fat and gives you a lot more endurance. It's classified as a hormone and metabolic modulator. The crazy thing is, the drug was created to help people, but it failed medical trials because when they gave it to animals like rodents in tests, it was found to cause cancer. It is on the WADA prohibited list, the list of drugs that athletes are never allowed to use. 10 days after that positive test, on July 28, 2023, Asinga ran his record-breaking time of 9.89 seconds at the South American Athletics Championships in São Paulo, Brazil. He not only broke the U20 world record, but also became the first runner from South America to run under 9.9 seconds. He also won the 200 meters at that same championship.